Otzi, also called the Iceman. He was a natural mummy, and he was the oldest mummy.
It's getting spooky in here.
He lived between 3345 and 3300
That's
BC.
old.
This mummy was found in September of 1991. It was found on the border between Austria and Italy. Austria and Italy fought over it, who could have the body for the museums. Otzi was European. He was born on 3345 BC in the village of Fedlerums, north of Bolzano, Italy.
Lasagna. I like it.
He was 45 when he died in 3300. He was the oldest natural mummy. Otzi died about.
He's all natural.
He died about 5,300 years ago. He was shot in the back with an arrow and hit a man. The arrow hit the main artery, which probably made him bleed to death within minutes. And death.
And death.
His body was preserved in ice, which makes him the best preserved mummy that there ever was. The arrowhead was found in his left shoulder. His clothes and equipment he had were unique. Most of the fluid in his body was lost. Otzi climbed about 9,800 feet in about 4 to 5 hours before he died. His last meals were deer meat and herb bread.
Oh, I knew a boy named Herbie when I was a boy. His name was Herb, and they made the bread after him. I suppose it was a herb bread. You know, like Herbie Hancock. He's a great band musician.
Otzi was wearing hay-stuffed shoes, goat and sheepskin coat, goatskin leggings, and a bear fur hat. Otzi had a lot of equipment with him when he was shot. Some of that includes a bow and a quiver with arrows in it, a complete copper blade axe, a flint dagger with wicker sheath, 2-inch birch wood vessels,
Birch?
clad with
I like birch beer in a can. It tastes like root beer, but better, like birch.
There were remnants of a backpack, a leather pouch full of small objects, and leather garments, shoes, and other minor artifacts.
Well, how big were them shoes? What size do you think he wore based on his picture?
Well, so he is 5'2", which makes him really short, so they're probably actually pretty small feet.
So maybe like a size 9 or 10 in men's?
Maybe size half the size of my foot.
That is a large foot there, Jessica. Thank you for the demonstration.
The scientists took a stomach sample and found that he had consumed ibex as little as 30 minutes before he died.
You would not want to look in my stomach. I mean, it's just loaded with great things that I ate during the day, but you do not want to smell it. P.U.
The scientist said he was about 5'2" and weighed about 135 pounds. He had dark hair, a medium long hair, probably had a beard, and had brown eyes. I don't know how they could tell it was brown eyes if it was just a mummy without eyes at all.
Oh, he has eyes. I tell you what, he has eyes.
It was removed from the ice glacier in 4 days on September 23rd, 1991. He had a deep cut across his hand, which the cut probably was a result of a hand-to-hand combat. Otzi also had Lyme disease and hard arteries. He had 61 tattoos, and Carol Wendell named him Otzi because she was looking for a catchy name, and it was kind of what the name was of the mountains that they found him in?
There's not much more catchy name than Otzi. And if I had to come up with the name right now, that's exactly what I would say. I would say, "Hi there, my name's Otzi and I got brown eyes and a beard." But since I don't have those things, I'm just going to have to go with the good old B.O.B., Bob. Is that all that you have? Or is there more?
There's a little bit more.
There's a little bit more? Okay. Starting to run out of time here on our show, so...
There were 2 risks of letting Otzi's body defrost. There could have been germs from the scientists that could have affected the bones. And there might have been, like, animals or bugs that might have come out of hibernation from his body to help decompose his body.
Decompose. I don't think he got composed.
I don't think he was a composer either. Otzi's now in the museum in
Balsamic vinaigrette?
Kinda. Bolzano, Italy.
Balzano. That's like Hosanna in the highest.
Oh, Billy. His death may have been recorded on a cave wall found in the town of Laces near where they found Otzi's body. He did carry a first aid kit with him because he had Lyme disease and he had the oldest tattoos. He was also found by a German tourist.
He's obviously a first responder. Had that knowledge to get a first aid kit with him, you know.
And he actually had one of the most advanced technology in his time. Because nobody else knew about the axe, or the first aid kit, or what anything was. I think that is all for our show today.
Okay, so that was Jessica, and we talked about Otzi. Have a great day, and we're going to say one more goodbye to our beloved Jessica Harner.